The discovery process is the process where we exchange information in between, and that happens between the filing of the original petition and the final decree. If we are going to do things the hard way and have to go to the court route, then we have to formally serve the original petition and any other pleadings or requests, whether it's a restraining order, which is an order that restrains and prevents someone from doing something that they otherwise are legally ordered to be able to do, or a protective order, which is a more serious version of a restraining order that's designed to protect someone's personal safety. We have to serve that to them, and they have to be brought that document by a process server. Then that person would have a certain amount of time to file an answer. Then they file their answer, or if they don't file their answer, then we can get a default judgment. There's a lot of different things that can happen in between. We can take a deposition, which is where we sort of take out the section from the courthouse and instead sit in an office, and we would get to ask questions of any witness for up to 6 hours on the record, and they have to answer all of our questions. And it's done with a court reporter, and they have a lawyer if they have one, sometimes with a videographer, so it's on video. And then we get their testimony, and throughout that process, we are building our case and preparing for trial. And during that time, we either negotiate a settlement or we have to go to a full and final trial. And as part of one of the negotiation tactics, and what is required prior to final trial, is a process that's called mediation. And what mediation is where our side sits in one room, the other side sits in another room, and a neutral person called a mediator, who is an attorney, walks back and forth and tries to get a deal done. And if we get a deal done, we sign what's called a mediated settlement agreement, and that deal is locked in stone, irrevocable. And from that, then we write up the final decree and get both sides to sign it and then put that into the court.